In pictures taken from the 1950s through the 1980s, the space between Beba's cuticles and the beginning of her nail plates, the lunulae, Latin word for little moon, was silver. The rest was red. She called all nail polish Q-Tex and all nail polish remover Q-Tex. I was supposed to know which one she meant when she asked me to go get it for her. Q-Tex was the first company to release commercial nail varnish in the 1910s, but it wasn't until the 1920s and 30s when movie stars like Clara Bow and Norma Shearer popularized manicures that it became more acceptable for housewives to wear color on their nails. Leaving the little moons bare or painting them a whitish color meant you could go longer without having to reapply. Showing the world your moons were white also meant that you didn't have to work much with your hands. But Beba worked with her hands all day. There was a weekly menu. Monday was chicken spaghetti and potatoes. Tuesday was chicken and yuca. Wednesday was beef steak and rice. Thursday was rice and pigeon peas. Friday was chicken and Coca-Cola and yams, maybe pineapple cake. There were sauces to mix. There were rubs. There was recao. On weekends, she didn't cook, but there was always a school uniform that needed mending, always something to sweep, shoes to polish, things to disinfect. Maybe this is why she spent so much of her downtime on the porch filing her fingernails or painting them. I'd sit in the rocking chair and ask stupid questions. She'd nod or shake her head and laugh, gliding the Revlon peachy pink she graduated to in her older years down her nails like she'd been doing it for centuries, layer over week-old layer. My mother and I share a skin-picking disorder, dermatillomania, which is in the obsessive-compulsive spectrum. This repetitive, involuntary need to right a wrong might be linked to my mother's compulsion to immediately dispose of any trash containing chicken bones or pull out brown bits of grass and pick up every fallen leaf from her lawn nightly, or brush her teeth so hard she loses enamel by the day. It might explain my need to immediately clean up after a party, rewrite the to-do list when I've only crossed one thing out, tweeze every single ingrown hair on my bikini line. We pick at our cuticles until we bleed while driving, watching TV, talking on the phone, thinking. When I saw her ridged yet painted nail beds surrounded by rawness on all the fingers wrapped around the steering wheel, I asked her, ashamed for her, why she would hurt herself like that. Imítame en lo bueno, she'd say. When I first noticed my own mangled nail ridges in high school, I had no idea how they got there.